I am so excited to be experiencing a stay here at Stella Nova at Universal Orlando Resort. I can't wait to show you guys as much as I can possibly show you. You guys know what to do. Grab yourselves a tasty treat and a beverage of your choice and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vlog at all times. I am so excited. I'm already checked in, have my room key, so now I'm parked. I'll take you in and let's go exploring. Here goes one of the Universal shuttle buses. So yes, there is obviously shuttle over to the theme parks. And this is stunning even coming from a distance. But then when you get up close to it, man, this is just breathtaking. If you're new to my channel, our channel, I do have a husband and a child and a dog, and they're actually currently in Texas, and that's a long story. But you'll see them again soon, I promise. But if you're new to our channel, we do things very much vlog style. We want you to just feel like you're wandering around with us, getting to know it. We give you lots of information, sometimes some entertainment, but it's very vlog style. Everything is so squeaky new. The signs, the landscaping. Epic is over there in the distance. I'm not sure if I'll see it from my room or not, but just to get glimpses of Epic over there. When you come in on the road, it's Epic Way, I think it's called. Epic Way or Epic Drive, I can't remember now. But wow, so shiny, brand new. I mean, she's only been open, what, a week or two? Something like that. Not even 2 full weeks, I don't think. So beautiful. All right, trying to remember to take some still pictures too, in case when I come out in the morning, the sun might be really bright and the lighting might not be as good. Taking every ounce of this in. Just gorgeous. If you do arrive by car, as I did, whether it's your car or a rental, they do have a 20-minute quick kind of parking area where you can do check-in. And then when you have your room key, you can park out back. As I approach, does anybody else get Tetris vibes? Like you really could be playing a massive, massive game of Tetris? Oh my goodness. So I'm staying on the crosswalk because it's good to stay on the crosswalk for safety. Now you're getting an up close look at this stuff. Look at it. It's just, I really do. It's like totally Tetris vibes. So then over there is the bus stop where you can catch the shuttle bus to go over to Universal or Islands of Adventure or eventually Epic. And they do have regular doors with handicap accessibility. Then they have the fun, whirly, swirly door here. Let's see if we can walk through. All right, here we go. Whee! It's like an amusement park ride all on its own. And welcome officially to Stella Nova. I will bring you back to the lobby and show you around, I promise. But right now, I'm excited to get upstairs and see what the room looks like. Teddy would be so excited. I have top floor, 9th floor. Here's what the elevator looks like. My reflection. So beautiful. Step out of the elevator, so I better get out of the doorway a little bit more. And the carpet is super cool. So there's like 6 elevators, 3 on each side here that you have choices, so plenty of elevator. Oh, here's a look down at the pool. A little bit of a smudge there on the window. So I am 9:25, so I am this direction. I love the light up panels by the door. I had to pull out my key card folder and double check. Yes, 9:25. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love the blues with the greens. Yeah, Teddy would be so excited. Getting closer. Here we are, 9:25. So excited. I have entered the room. Took a quick little peek, but I'm gonna take you guys with me. I want you to see it through my eyes as I really first get to explore. I like their little do not disturb sign. Dreams are universal. Do not disturb. All right. When you first step in, I can see that there is availability for connecting rooms if that's something you need. But for me, that's where I'm just gonna toss my luggage right now. When you first step in, there is a full-length mirror, you know, so you can make sure you're all beautiful before you head out to wherever you're going exploring. So I'll save the restroom for afterwards and show you. Wow. First thing I'm feeling is those ceilings feel so tall to me. Of course, I'm short, and I do love the space theming, the universe theming there. The colors are gorgeous. And then the other things I'm noting is this must be your like beverage, beverage. Oh, it is a mini fridge. So mini fridge, your ice bucket, your in-room coffee, all of that. Welcome, Varnum family. Oh, how cool. Now that I've shown you the TV, and I'll come back to it, but I don't want to get any ambient copyrighted like sounds. Although I think it is just the fun Universal stuff playing. Maybe I'll just mute it. Peeking out my window, I have a look at its sister resort. And I have to look up the name. I keep calling it the wrong name. I know it's Terra something, but that's not open yet. Looking out across at Icon Park, I'm gonna click in a couple clicks because I think I'm trying to find, I can. If I lean over this way over in the distance, you can see the brewery I was at last night, the brewery that I stay at a lot. So I'm clicking in way close, way in that distance. You can see the brewery. I don't know if I'm aiming right. I'm kind of befuddled here. Okay, click out, click, click, click. Anyway, this is my view. Not bad. As you can tell, a lot of things still under construction. A lot of construction going on, but boy, when this all gets finished. All right, so one thing that's different about these rooms is you have this nice little couch area, lounge area. And it's a little tricky because obviously it doesn't face the TV if you're one that just wants to lounge on the couch and watch TV. However, it does allow to have a couch space in a small room space. These rooms are a step up from their first level. So with the tiers of hotels here at Universal, Dockside and Surfside would be your base level, and then you would go up. This is, I think, a tier above that. So it is still, you know, a small space, but I think they've done very good at maximizing use of their space and use an efficient use of space. So if you did want to sit down and not sit on the bed, you do have that option. Sit there with, like, if you brought breakfast up or your quick service meal up or grab and go or whatever. All right, I like the little pillow too. Then you have 2 queen beds. I'll have to report back. They should be rather comfortable because people have only been sleeping in this hotel, like I said, for a week or two. So it should be rather comfortable. I love the whole design of the headboard. How it's like the cushy against another cushy and then up to like the space view. Beautiful. There's a light switch on the side of that bed. There is also a light switch over there I'm seeing. And then this light switch did something for big lights as well. And as it gets darker and stuff, I'll be able to tell a little bit more of what's what. I like the little lamp here. So you have this little bedside table in between the two beds. There are regular outlets and then USB and USB-C. That very helpful, very modern. A room clock that's also very modern. That looks like that's even one that can charge, a charging base. Then the little, looks like a mushroom lamp. And then this is a drawer. And then I'm wondering, nope, that doesn't open or anything. So Mark would not be a fan of that. He likes to put his slippers there. Otherwise, this is all neat. All right, let's see. Let me step back onto this side a little bit, give you a view here again. There are some drawers there under the TV space. So if you are one that has clothes you want to put away or other odds and ends, perhaps you travel usually with a child yourself and you have to put toys away, or who knows what else. Maybe you brought snacks. Maybe you have special dietary needs or medical needs. Then you have a nice little other charging port up here. Again, that has the regular outlets, USB, USB-C. In-room phone, a little thing here to tell you the rundown on everything, a pad of paper and a pen. All right, I'm gonna go see. Oh, is this a closet? Okay, see, you're learning this space with me. That's nice, okay. So there's a closet with your, your typical closet with you can get out the luggage rack if you need it or keep it in there to put on stuff. You have hangers, you have spare bedding. Really, really nice. Okay, there it is, in-room safe. A look at your closet. I was just thinking I was getting warm, so I was gonna turn that baby down a little bit. At least chill it in here, then I can turn it back. All right, so one more little look there. And this has to, if you needed a little bit more privacy at the sink or whatever, it pulls halfway. It does not come all the way across, but it does cover this little half wall here. So these switches, I found out, operate the mirror. Hi. So one turned on one light, then the other made it brighter. Fun. There's extra TP, extra tissues, hair dryer, face cloths, hand towels, all of that, tissues. The tissue box is very sparkly. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera. Very sparkly. They do have hygiene products themed to the resort. Cosmic Amber. Oh, and the little soap dish is very sparkly too. I know I have a shadow on that. Let me click in here. Can you see the sparkles? I'm not sure if there are rooms with tubs. I would have to re-look at all of the room categories and see if that is offered. My room here only has a shower stall, but it looks like a nice shower stall. If you're female and you want to lift your leg up when you're shaving your legs, that little bar would come in some handy for that. They do have, open the door here a little bit, their own shampoo, conditioner. No body wash though, but they do have another bar of soap in here. It looks like a nice rain head shower. Your typical commode, TP, trash can, towels. Let's see how those feel. Are you guys a fan of Adam Hatton If you like especially Disney content or Disney Cruise Line, he's a great channel to follow. He's from the UK, but he comes to the US a lot to do like Disney and Universal and Disney Cruise Line, and he always does the towel touch test. I think that's, we've kind of adopted that. Not that we're quite fussy, but those, you can tell, new resort, those feel nice. All right, folks, I'm going to kind of settle in, see if I want to take a few more still pictures, check in with my husband and child, tell them all about it. And then we will be exploring soon because I didn't have lunch yet, so I'm hungry. Turn the sound up on the TV, and now I'm testing pillows. Oh my gosh. I was getting ready to go down and I got looking at the map. So the road that I think is the road I'm looking at out there's the Kirkman Road, I think. No, because I'm not facing the pool, right? I'm not facing the pool, so I'm not facing Kirkman. I'm facing the other side. Anyway, there is going to be, when Epic Universe opens in May, there will be a walkway from this resort to Epic. So that's really cool to know. I'm going to flip it over here. It just kind of shows you where everything is. I'll come out a little bit if you want to pause your screen for a minute. So as far as food options, I'll try to show you everything. I do not believe I'll be able to try everything by myself, or a lot of things by myself. Also, if you followed me long, you know, but if you're new here, you probably don't know, I don't drink alcohol, so I don't cover alcohol on this channel. I don't drink, my husband doesn't drink, so you won't see us covering any of the bar or alcoholic beverages. With that said, I am going to go down now and kind of nose around and see what I can find for a snack. Quick look at the arcade. Small but mighty. I say that because my son would have fun between the SpongeBob car thingy and air hockey. I'm serious. That's all. As long as there's air hockey, my husband and my child would be thrilled. They could play this for a long time. But in basketball, I like the basketball. That's always my go-to. But yeah, it's small, but it's cute. Game room hours are from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. There's also a fitness room. I'm not gonna peek my head in there just in case there is anybody working out. I wanna be polite, but looks like a really nice fitness room and it overlooks the pool. How cool is that? I love these chairs. It is fabric and it is soft, but you don't realize it when you first come across them. I've actually already sat in one. They're pretty comfortable, actually. They have the market, which is basically some beverages, pastries, and quick grab and go. And then there is more of the like quick service style grab and go. They do have mobile ordering. There's also resort mugs, which normally I would think of getting one, but since we're in the middle of moving, probably not. But they are nice looking. So I've ordered. I found this little corner booth I'm gonna sit in because it's just super cute. A lot of good choices. I'll talk about it in a few minutes. I went with pizza, and it's their vegetarian option, although the hot chicken pizza sounded really good as well. So this basically has like a white sauce, ricotta, mushrooms, and onions. Looks really good. They also do give you some Parmesan and crushed red pepper. And then I got a fountain drink as well. I'm really now debating. I probably should have gone with a refillable mug, but I just don't know how much I'll be down here today. I'm sitting in the corner edge of the booth. This is what some of the dining area looks like. So far, I'm thrilled because this looks like nice, real pizza. I come from Maine. I come from New England. We like our pizza not thin, but not deep dish either. And that is perfect. Look at nice crust, nice dough that crust is made out of. taking a look at the pool area. There's a nice kids splash pad. Lots of seating, lots and lots of seating. The pool is closed currently. They're doing lifeguard training. This is the Galaxy Bar over there. Kind of funny, we've now back up into the high 70s after quite a cold stretch. So it's actually kind of hot out here right in the bright sun right now. So I'll either walk around some more tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. I do want to come out later tonight to see if this fire pit's going. I bet that'll be pretty. There is also a gift shop by the entry, as well as there's also luggage services, front desk, nice lobby, the Nova Bar over there. I'm wandering around the gift shop. So a lot of stuff to do with like Epic. So a lot of Super Nintendo World stuff. Ministry of Magic stuff that I'm drooling over.
That is Dad right there, love.
Just so nice. Wands, hats, shirts. We've determined, when Teddy was little, we really thought he was going to be Slytherin house, but the more he grows up, he is so Hufflepuff. Through and through, he is so Hufflepuff. What is your house? What house do you identify with? Comment below. Dark Universe stuff, so that's really cool. Of course, another section that our family is excited about is the Isle of Berk, the How to Train Your Dragon. Teddy says we're going to restart the book and we're going to all read it together as a family. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for Donkey Kong too. I played Donkey Kong as a kid, so I was Atari generation. I'm that old. Atari was my jam when I was a young girl. Of course, they do have some like regular stuff too, like say you showed up and you didn't have swimwear. They do have and towels. Our family could use some new beach towels. Goggles. Teddy will think he needs the goggles. Goggles. Good for kids ages 3 to 8. Well, maybe Teddy does need these. I'll have to see what he thinks. Speaking of my boy, I remember when he had small feet, tiny feet. His feet just keep growing and growing and growing. I keep saying they're snowshoes, not feet anymore. Oh, that backpack is beautiful as well. Oh, so many things. So many things. Even like, look at these sweatpants that say Epic Universe. Oh my. Shorts. These comfy shorts. Mark might even like those. Oh, I do want to try a few different things, so I decided to get something from the market. Of course, the market has your typical Starbucks, and the foam is starting to settle. So this is a nitro cold brew. I love nitro from Starbucks. So I decided to treat myself for one today. I decided to select their gluten-free chocolate muffin, and they did ask if I wanted it warmed up, and I was like, oh yes, please. So I'm excited to dive into this as well. I tried taking that out of the wrapper with some elegance, but I did have a piece topple off. But I can tell you, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, both on the pizza as well as this. That pizza was delicious, and this just, oh my gosh, looks and smells amazing. Teddy asked me while I was having lunch if they had a Universal channel. This is the kind of stuff our family watches when we're in either Disney or Universal resorts. We like resort TV. We know most of it anyway, but it's what we like. So I have come back to lounge after eating way more food in one little stint of time than I'm used to eating. I do face the west in this room, so I've had to close the curtains to block the sun out. Keep it a little bit cooler feeling in here, but I like it. The ambient lighting is really nice, and I'll show it to you a little bit more, but I want to touch base on the food now that it was no background music. No complaints at all whatsoever. That vegetarian pizza was delicious. The crust on that, oh my Lord, that was good. Oh my, that was so good. It's so nice to see pizza at a quick service type style place with a nice fluffy crust as if it came from a real nice pizzeria and not just those prefab, what I call almost like having a piece of cardboard box. That was really good. It was really flavorful. Filling, I should have been smart and brought half of it upstairs to tuck in the fridge to eat later. Although a lot of times stuff like that with a lot of garlic stinks up your mini fridge. That's my little travel tip to you is do watch out for putting stuff like that in mini fridges. It does sometimes can stink up, and then when you open the door of the mini fridge, it's like, whoa, something with a lot of garlic. But I really should have split that because I told myself, I'm like, no, I'll eat a sweet snack later. But then the more I walked around and filmed, I kept thinking that I really wanted coffee. And then when she asked if I wanted anything to go with the coffee, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have that gluten-free chocolate muffin. So that was bliss. Oh my gosh. You would never know it's gluten-free. So if you're a person that still kind of looks at some of that stuff and goes, ew, gluten-free or whatever. I don't know why people judge. Food's food. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. And a lot of people have dietary restrictions. I, for one, have some dietary restrictions and have in the past. And, you know, to me, it just makes it like, if you can get something that fits your dietary restrictions and it is delicious, then bonus points. So that was that muffin, whether you need gluten-free or maybe not so much, yeah, that was really good. So if that worked how I wanted to, I did try to film the menu, and so I could do a voiceover. Like I said, there was a lot of ambient music down there, so that made it a little bit hard to try to record. However, the music was really cool to listen to because a lot of it was like tunes that you may be familiar with, especially if you're in a bit of an older generation like myself, but yet it was redone where some of the notes of the music was kind of more like relaxing type jazz type spacey type, just really vibed well with the theme of this resort. So yeah, it made me just really enjoy hanging out in the lobby. And if taking some B-roll and trying to edit over it with some voiceover didn't work, my apologies. I do have a new iPhone. I am soon gonna get a MacBook and I'll be able to edit a little bit fancier. However, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, my style typically of vlogs is very vlog style, where I just film, edit up on YouTube, kind of almost a daily vlogger. More of a this is a day in the life type of thing with our family. So I apologize if my ability to edit is not quite up to what other channels are like at this time. We will get there. So I've been laying on that bed over there, and those mattresses are super comfortable. I don't know if that's like a very kind of a memory foam, but oh my gosh, those are nice. So trying to show you now that I've closed the curtains, trying to give you an idea of what the lighting looks like in here. Oh, I don't know, it's beautiful. I really, really am impressed with the resort. More and more and more. The only thing is I'm not sure I'll get outside around the pool area very much detail to show you this visit, but Teddy's already demanding. My son, if you don't know who Teddy is, my son is already demanding, Mama, you're taking me next time, so. Oh yeah, this is nice. Here's the only freaky thing about this room. So in order to conserve energy, and I'm all about conserving energy, but if you're not moving around in the room, all of a sudden the lights all go out. So I was just kicking back here, relaxing, coming across from Texas. I just drove from Texas to Florida. So coming across, one of my favorite bands is Five Finger Death Punch, and I listened to a ton of it on YouTube Music. Therefore, now I have a whole bunch of recommendations coming up in YouTube for videos regarding Five Finger Death Punch. So I was just sitting here watching this one video where they honored a kid who had beat cancer. So I was all into watching this video, and then they sang Wrong Side of Heaven afterwards, and I'm just sitting here enjoying YouTube, and all of a sudden the lights all go out. So yeah, that's a little odd. I'm gonna have to look like on the room settings. I wonder if there's a way to adjust that. I mean, because a lot of people, if you're lingering and just lounging in your room, you're doing what I'm doing, either watching TV or looking at your phone or whatever, and you might not be up and moving around, and it'd be kind of freaky to just keep having the lights go out on you. So I know you're gonna get some glare from my room, but I want to show you the sun setting over. Mark just told me the name of it, and now I forgot. Terra Luna, right. This is Stella Nova. That's Terra Luna, which is due to open in March. So if we are not headed to Maine when it opens, our family does plan on coming to check out that hotel as well. So I love the little sparklies that are coming out. And again, I'm trying to show you, I'm moving my curtains so that I can try to hide some of the light. And then you get the little green dot that iPhones get. But anyway, what a view. What a view. I've been talking with Mark about what house we identify with and stuff, like I had mentioned in the gift shop. Thought I should mute the TV. Anyway, we've been trying to determine. I thought Mark identified with Gryffindor, and he says no, he just likes Gryffindor. He actually identifies with Ravenclaw. I kind of go back and forth. I think I could be Hufflepuff. I also think I could be very Ravenclaw. Maybe a bit Gryffindor. Teddy? He's a tough one. Sometimes we think Hufflepuff, and sometimes we think Slytherin. Wow, there's just so much you can see. So I can see SeaWorld. Let me turn over here, guys. I'm going to click in and show you the skyline to SeaWorld over there. Click, click. Those coasters in that background, that is SeaWorld in that direction. So I'm going to click back out. Click, click. And by the way, I don't know if I caught it very good. This window is very oval shaped, just like you see on the ones across the way. And that way out in that direction too, I see Volcano Bay. So I'm gonna click, 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 and then really click in. And you see, trying to do this gently here. Oops, Volcano Bay. Click, click, click. I love high floors. Are you a high floor person, or do you like being down lower? My son Teddy and I, we're obsessed with the highest floor we can possibly have because we love those skyline views. And I'm just really, this gets more and more beautiful as that sun is setting and the night lights start coming on. Loving it. And I ate so much between the pizza and the muffin. I don't know if I'm going to be eating anything else tonight to show you guys. They do have some chia pudding in the grab and go. I might go get that and bring it up to have it in the fridge in case I get really hungry, like right before bedtime, and need something in my belly. Oh, I think I see the balloon coming up at Disney Springs. Hold on, guys. Let's click in and see if that is it. There's also like a little rainbow in that cloud over there. Okay, click, click, click. If you can see in the center of your screen, it's kind of hard to do a finger with this because I'm zoomed in so much. That right there, that is the balloon over at Disney Springs. And that little strip of what looks like a cloud above it, there is like almost like a little bit of a rainbow in that. And it's not coming out on camera quite as vibrant as what I'm seeing to my eye, but that's pretty cool. So you can see Disney Springs, you can see SeaWorld, you can see Icon Park. Just a beautiful skyline. All right, I'm gonna click out, click, that's to the 2, click to the 1, click to the 0.5. Just gorgeous. And I'll be sharing a lot of the skyline with you tonight. Like I said, it's one thing I really get into is a skyline, a city skyline. So I just went down. I had just done a live stream. My computer's open. I haven't had my laptop. It's been in Texas for the last 3.5 months. So now that I have it back, I want to try to start to get in a habit to do more live streams. So anyway, I had finished up my live stream, and you can catch that on replay too if you'd like to. And I told everyone I was going to go down and get the night ambiance around the pool and the fireplace. And I had great intentions to do that, except for a lot of heavily copyrighted ambient music, which is cool for hanging out, not so cool for filming. Plus, a lot more people than there was this afternoon. And I couldn't really get near the fire pit without being overly intrusive, and I didn't want to bother the guests that were enjoying their evening. So just take my word for it. The fire pit, really cool. If you are into lobby bars, it did look like a lot of people were sitting at the bar enjoying themselves. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't drink. I'm an alcoholic in recovery, so I don't drink. I don't cover alcohol on this channel. I do cover my sobriety though, if you are a fellow person in recovery and have interest in bonding over that. So it was a really neat ambiance, although it was extremely bright, much brighter in the lobby in the evening than I had expected it to be. And I don't know if I liked it or not. However, I did want to mention something else. I did pick up some, I guess in a lot of places it's called overnight oats. My mom taught me to call it chia pudding, is what she calls it. And I knew I might want something light before bed or early in the morning before they start serving breakfast. So I did go get that. And it made me, before I show it to you, think to tell you that if you're a Universal Pass holder, you do get discounts here on your food, unlike like the Disney quick services. So I do like that aspect. So at the Starbucks, on my coffee and the bakery, as well as my pizza before that, as well as the overnight oats that I just bought, showed my pass every time, and I did get a discount. I'm gonna look at the receipt. I don't think it's a huge discount, but at least it's a nod to your pass holders. I like that it's a nod of showing appreciation for being a pass holder. So that is a good perk. So I'm sorry I couldn't show you a lot of what was going on down there. It just was very hectic. A lot of people coming back from the parks, a lot of people checking in, a lot of people just lingering, getting food and stuff. So didn't really make for an easy atmosphere to film. I apologize. It does not say on my receipt what the discount was. So I can't tell you, sadly. And I can't even do the math to figure it out on my own because it doesn't say on my chia pudding overnight oats what the original price was. So I'm guessing 10% maybe. I don't know. Comment below if you're a pass holder and you know for sure to help others out. But again, I like that it's at least a nod of appreciation towards your pass holders. So again, I'm not hungry for dinner, but I know sometimes how that goes. I think I'm not hungry, and then like at 8:30, 9 o'clock before bed, then I want something to nibble on. So this is a good thing to get. They also have a yogurt parfait down there, salads, sandwiches. They have a lot of quick grab items that would be good to bring up and stick right in your mini fridge if you get snacky at night, or if you're like me. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I want a snack well before they ever open up the breakfast options. So sometimes it's good to have something tucked in your fridge or something for a snack. What I definitely am now, especially after doing a whole live stream and not having anything to drink, I am thirsty. Wicked thirsty. So I'm going to take you guys with me on a hunt to go find the ice machine. Found the ice really easy. So that's to the left right there is the doorway that is the elevators. So right here you have 2 ice dispensers. Plus I love seeing this. a bottle refill. I love that. And normally I have a water bottle with me too, but I did not bring one up from the car. But for future purposes, that's pretty good to see. But I'll be fine for tonight with some ice and then just tap water. Okay, so I had the ice in the room and realized I don't want to just drink out of those little plastic cups. What was I thinking? So I went up to the car to get my Buc-ee's mug. And when I was coming back in from the parking lot, I got chit-chatting with this lady. I'm thinking she's just, you know, a guest. And we're chit-chatting and I'm realizing the questions she's asking is not typical guest. Unless, you know, she's a creator or something. Then I realized I'm talking to a manager. So she shared something that I wasn't quite aware of. So we're gonna go on another field trip, folks, to the 3rd floor and see what we can find. Okay, I had seen this in some other creators' vlogs and I was wondering where it was. I'm glad I bumped into her for her to tell me. So on the 3rd floor, through this stretch, there's no rooms. So you have this effect. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so cool. Wow. See, I kind of wondered, like I said, I saw it in some other creators' vlogs and I thought, well, I don't know, maybe it just I didn't stumble across it on my floor. I thought maybe it was in the other direction. I didn't realize it was only on one floor. Go back through it. Wow. Yeah, this was worth coming to check out. That is so cool. Walking back to my room and I'm thinking about my friend Laura that I went to high school with. She saw my pictures in my Facebook group and she's like, it's all very pretty, but I don't like the floor. The floor would mess up my eyes a lot. I think it's pretty. I think it's cool. This is something different too than most hotels. You get tongs for your ice. Although I'm not really usually a dainty person and it's not like I'm mixing a cocktail glass or anything. I have a big Buc-ee's mug currently, so I don't think tongs are gonna do it. I'm probably either gonna just use the dump or grab with hand method, but comment below. Do you like using little tongs for your ice? I just got out of the shower and crawled into bed. I'm gonna sleep in the bed that gives me the better window view. As you can see, Icon Park in the distance. So the shower was pretty nice. And I did use their shampoo and we'll see. I'll have to do an update in the morning. Sometimes I can't tell when I first get out of a shower how the shampoo did. My hair is kind of fussy, being really fine hair. What I did notate, and I don't know if it's because it's brand new, but the little towel that you put down to step out on, out of the shower, that is the best one of those in any hotel I've ever stepped on. That felt nice and thick and fluffy. That was beautiful to step out on. So anyway, wanted to just show you, because I have the TV reflecting too, but that's Icon Park out in the distance. The big wheel used to be known as the Orlando Eye. Let me see if I click in, if I can do it better. A little bit better. What will 5 do? Oh, there you go. There's 5. So I'm gonna click back out. Click, clickety click. There you go. So if I was like in my 20s and cute, I would do the whole nighttime routine, like a channel I follow, Emily Enchanted. But she's in her 20s and she's super cute. So I'm gonna spare you all of that. But I did wanna say this whole evening has just been wonderful. It's been a wonderful experience here. The only little nitpicky thing I give it is I don't like the lights shutting off automatically. Like if you are just lounging here watching TV, or like it went off in the middle of my live stream. That was kind of funny. That's the only thing I'm not really a fan of. But other than that, this has all been a wonderful experience and I'm so glad I came. So I'm going to go to sleep now, watch some TV before I go to sleep, and I will check back with you guys in the morning. Alrighty, gang. I know I had said good night already, but I just tried it. I set my phone down on that charging platform and it started charging. I was so excited. I had to tell you. Super, super exciting. I'm just sitting here sipping on my water and decided to book a different Universal resort for tomorrow night. So tomorrow night I'll be staying over at Dockside. Oh my gosh, this by far just trumped Disney resorts. So, wow, this is awesome. So I just decided, I was playing around with the remote, got kind of tired of watching the Universal channel, so I decided to hit apps. And lo and behold, I could log into YouTube. Oh my gosh, if I had realized this a while ago, I would have been taking advantage to catch up on watching some of my friends' videos, or maybe not friends, but channels that I enjoy. Especially, we got a streaming box for Christmas that we've been taking everywhere, but usually Mama gets outvoted. Usually Mark and Teddy pretty much take over and watch what they want to watch, which doesn't always match. Sometimes it does, but doesn't always match what I would like to watch. But like when we tried to log in to YouTube at all in like All-Star Music, it was no, X no. So this is exciting. I just paired it. Wow, I'm gonna watch a little bit of YouTube before bed and then I'll be able to watch them in the morning on a big TV. That's so exciting. Of course, that's my channel, so. But you can see some of my subs up there. Not all of them are showing, obviously, but Adam Hatton, that's who I mentioned earlier in this vlog. So exciting. I had mentioned her earlier and how cute she is when she does her sleepovers, but she's in her 20s. That's Emily Enchanted. I'm watching her. Anyway, I just figured out that these are lights. It took me a while to find the switch to turn them on, but funny how the more you stay in a room, the more you learn. All right. For such a small room, I don't think I've seen as many light options, because you don't have to turn them both on either. You can have one on or both. And then there's all these other lights and the lights that go under that and the light there. I did have my overnight oats, my chia stuff. It was good. It was tasty. But yeah, I keep discovering more and more and more. As a Universal Resort guest, and also certain annual passes have this benefit as well. You'll have to check your annual pass to see if it does. Mine does, Teddy's doesn't. But regardless, I'm a Universal Resort guest this morning, so I am eligible for early entry. And it changes. You'll have to check the schedule to see how it's rotating. Sometimes it may be Universal Studios Florida. Sometimes it may be Universal Islands of Adventure. Sometimes I think even Volcano Bay has some early entry, but I'm not sure. However, this morning it is IOA, and since I am not with a Teddy, I'm hitting that. I'm getting myself, I don't know, I've gone back and forth. I've never ridden Hagrid's coaster there, little motorbike coaster. I've never, usually by the time I'm in the park, that line is way out the door and I'm not waiting 2 or more hours for it. So I would like to get that coaster credit. However, I'm in love with Velocicoaster. I am completely obsessed, smitten with Velocicoaster. And typically, I'm roaming these parks lately, just me and Teddy. Teddy's not up to Velocicoaster level yet, so I don't know. But I am staying at a Universal Resort again tonight, so maybe I'll do one this morning and one tomorrow morning before I start heading to Texas. Because yeah, things are starting to wrap up and I will be taking another trek to Texas and back to Florida here in a couple of days. So before I get pushing off to go catch early entry, it's 5 minutes of 7 now. Early entry is at 8, so I want to get my stuff out to my car. So when you do that, you are allowed to keep your vehicle or rental, whatever you have for a vehicle, in the parking lot throughout the day today. So even though you'll have to check out, you don't have to worry about moving your car if you don't want to. You can take the bus over, come back, and then get your car. Also, say you're flying out, but you're flying out later in the day, but you have to be checked out, by 11. You can take your luggage down to Bell Services, down to luggage services, and they will hold your luggage for you until you come back and retrieve it to get ready to go off and catch your ground transportation to your flight. So you have a lot of options. So even if it's your checkout day, don't stress. There are still a lot of options to go ahead and go over and enjoy Universal Parks or enjoy City Walk, then come back and either retrieve your luggage, retrieve your car, whatever. So I'm going to do that because I really just want to continue staying in the bubble. So I'm going to go shove my luggage in my car and then come catch the bus. But I think I will close out this vlog because I'm not really going to go grab breakfast because I'm in a hurry to get going. However, I do want to try to show you how pretty the other resort is looking. See my shadow, but I turned off the light to hope to show you. I'm sorry for my shadow, but wow. Look how. Of course, the sun is rising behind me. And the glow it's starting to have over there on Terra Luna. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. So I'm gonna leave it like that. You can still see Icon Park too. I had a wonderful stay. I slept very good. Shower could be a little warmer on the hot water. I mean, it was warm enough, but I know some people like it way hotter than even I do. So some people might not find that water hot enough, but pressure was good and bed was super comfortable. So yeah, the only quirk I still have is those lights shutting off on you randomly. However, I loved it and can't wait to come back again and can't wait to check out next door when that opens. Peace and love, gang. Keep adventuring, and hey, what's next? You never know where you're going to find us next. See you on that next adventure.